Hey guys, it's Nate again, and today I wanted to talk about my major. So, here at Towson, the major I chose was exercise science, and the reason I chose exercise science was I want to become a physical therapist, but with that, you kind of need a doctorate in physical therapy. You used to be able to get away with just a master's, but now people who are hiring want doctors because I don't know, probably there are more people just in the world in general. So I thought I'd go to Towson because it is in-state and cheap. Pick exercise science because that is kind of like a prerequisite into the doctorates in physical therapy program, and I could do the prereq here, and then go to a different university that has the doctorates in physical therapy, which Towson doesn't have, and get my doctorates in physical therapy, and then bam, I'd be good, ready to go, and that way we could save money. Yeah, pretty much just money. So I'll tell you a little bit about why I want to become a physical therapist and my career choice kind of before my stroke. So both my dad and stepdad are engineers, and so growing up with just engineers as kind of parents, I thought that was the logical thing for me to do. Just become an engineer like them. I didn't really give that much thought until about 10th or 11th grade. This was after my stroke, but right after my stroke, I wasn't really thinking about what I wanted to become. I was more focused on getting better. And then, so when you're in 10th and 11th grade, you have to start looking for colleges and doing all this stuff that high school makes you do, like go in to see your counselor a lot and college visits. And so I was thinking about psychology a little bit, and then I was like, no, I really want a job where I can move around a lot and help people. Psychology, you don't really move around that much. And then I started thinking about my experiences with the physical therapists, which were pretty much all except for one person very good. Like, whenever I saw the physical therapist, I would like automatically smile. And I know I seem to smile a lot. That's just because, I don't know, that's my personality, I guess. If you see me, I'll most likely smile at you, at least once. So, all of my experiences with physical therapists were pretty solid, like pretty good. One person that I didn't like though was at NRH. I had this one physical therapist who wasn't like in my main 3 physical therapists that I normally got. Like, I normally got just one physical therapist, and then the other 2 were kind of like if that physical therapist like was off that day or whatever. And I guess none of them had openings in the time I was going to be there, and so I had this one guy, and he was just mean. Like, I don't know how to explain it other than that. Like, you're supposed to be encouraging me to get better so that I can feel it and I get better. Like, he was just mean, like condescending, and kind of like, oh, if you don't do this, you'll never get better. I was like, well, I can't really do that right now. Does that mean I'll never get better? and instead of like saying, okay, well, you can't do this, but can you do that? And kind of switching up the exercise a little bit to fit your needs. One thing I remember him doing was having me push against his back while he was kind of like leaning back, and I was supposed to be pushing a lot with my right arm, but my right arm then could basically hold no weight. Like, I could do no push-ups or girl push-ups where you're on your knees at the time. I can do like 40 now. So yeah, I was very fat at that point too. So for getting him, all my experiences with physical therapists have been great. And so I decided that's what I want to do with my life. From all the physical therapists I've talked to, it is very rewarding to work with someone and gradually see them get better. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I guess something like, it has to be something like in you that really describes what kind of a job you want and what career you're going for. And for me, it's just physical therapy. Something about like the muscles. I'm in A&P, Anatomy and Physiology 1. So we're learning all the muscles and stuff. I have a practical on Friday that I need to study for. But I promised I'd get this video out to you guys, so I'm doing my best. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the muscles. So, part of why this is such like an interesting field for me is you get to take classes like A&P, and you get to learn what all your muscles do and kind of like which ones work and which ones don't work. And so just today I went and talked to my A&P teacher about your palmaris longus, and that's a muscle that is supposed to, or it's kind of like a tendon that takes these 3 fingers and contracts them, and so it goes down into your palm, and thus it's called the palmaris longus. So kind of like takes 1, 2, 3, and down here to your palm, they all join together and then into one muscle. And so I was asking, well, how come on my right hand, the middle finger, it tends to stay closed in that position more than my pointer finger, and especially more than my ring finger, which likes to stay open with my pinky? And she could not answer that. She just said, like, it may be other nerves that control that, like smaller nerves. And I was fine with that. Like, I know that my stroke and everything is an anomaly, and that's cool. I just want to be put in a textbook one day, so people can learn about me, and it'll be great. So, to summarize, here's why I want to become a physical therapist. 1, you get to move around a lot. 2, you can see the progress you're making with your clients. 3, it's just good exercise. Like, you're creating exercises that help the person you're with, and you can also create exercises for yourself. I go on dareb.com and look up calisthenics exercises, and that's just exercises using your own body weight. And so that's just high reps all the time. And 4, it's just something that I want to do with my life for the rest of my life. So yeah, I hope that clears some things up. One thing that I probably should mention is it's not easy getting into a doctorate in physical therapy program. I think almost 500 people applied to the doctorate in physical therapy, and only 44 got in. 40 to 45 got in. So it definitely isn't easy. I definitely try my hardest in school. And yeah, see ya.